Have you ever sorted names in Excel and the result looked wrong? Or tried to calculate totals and Excel showed 0 even though numbers were clearly visible in the cells? Or spent time manually typing first names and last names from a list of full names? These are very common problems that office workers, HR teams, accountants, data entry operators, teachers, and students face almost every day when working in Excel. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 simple but extremely useful Excel functions that can solve these real-life problems quickly and make your work more professional. Let's start with the first issue, which is messy text with extra spaces. Suppose we have a list of names like Shalu Verma, Shalini Sharma, Verma Kumar, Bitu Singh, and Dimple Arora, but some of these names have extra spaces before or after the text. This usually happens when data is copied from websites, forms, emails, or other software. These extra spaces may not always be visible, but they can cause sorting problems, lookup problems, duplicate detection issues, and unprofessional reports. To fix this, Excel gives us the trim function. The trim function removes extra spaces from text and keeps only a single space between words. So when we use equals trim and select the messy cell, Excel instantly cleans the name. This is a very practical function for office work because imported data is often messy. Now, after removing extra spaces, we may still have another common problem. The names may have wrong capitalization. For example, Shalu Verma is in lowercase, Shalini Sharma is mixed, and Verma Kumar is inconsistent. This makes reports look unprofessional, especially in HR lists, student records, certificates, attendance sheets, or customer data. To solve this, we can use the proper function. The proper function converts text into proper case, which means the first letter of each word becomes capital and the rest becomes lowercase. So Shalu Verma becomes Shalu Verma, Shalini Sharma becomes Shalini Sharma, and Verma Kumar becomes Verma Kumar. This is extremely useful when preparing professional reports. Now let's say after cleaning and formatting the names, we want to separate the first name and last name into different columns. Many people do this manually, especially in office work when preparing email lists, student IDs, employee forms, or personalized certificates. But manual typing wastes a lot of time and increases the chance of mistakes. Instead, we can use a formula. To extract the first name, we use left together with find. The find function tells Excel where the first space appears in the full name, and the left function extracts everything before that space. So if the name is Shalu Verma, Excel finds the space between Shalu and Verma and returns only Shalu. This is much faster than typing manually. Now for the last name, we can use another formula that combines RIGHT, LEN, and FIND. LEN counts the total number of characters in the name. FIND tells us where the space is, and RIGHT extracts everything after the space. So from Shalu Verma, we get Verma. From Bitu Singh, we get Singh. And from Dimple Arora, we get Aurora. This is extremely helpful in HR data, student databases, CRM lists, and registration forms. Now let's move to another problem that is very common in finance, billing, sales, and student project data. Sometimes numbers look perfectly fine in Excel, but when you apply the sum formula, the result is 0 or incorrect. This happens because the values are not actually numbers. They're stored as text. This often happens when data is copied from websites, PDFs, exported systems, or imported software. For example, you may see values like 1500, 2500, 3200, 4100, and 5600, but because they are stored as text, Excel does not calculate them properly. To solve this, we use the value function. The value function converts text numbers into real numeric values that Excel can use in calculations. So when we type equals value and select the text number cell, Excel converts it into a proper number. After that, the sum formula works correctly. This is one of the most practical tricks for anyone working in office reports, payroll sheets, expense trackers, invoice summaries, or mark sheets. Now here is a professional tip that can make your workflow even better. Whenever you use formulas like trim, proper, left, right, or value, Excel generates the result in a new column. Once you are happy with the result, You can copy the output column, then use paste special and choose values to replace the original data with clean final results. This removes the formulas and keeps only the finished text or numbers, which is very useful before sharing files with your manager, client, teacher, or team. These 5 functions may look simple, but together they solve many real Excel problems that waste time every day. If you start using these formulas regularly, you will save time, reduce manual work, avoid errors, and make your spreadsheets look much more professional. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like the video, share it with your colleagues or classmates, and subscribe to Shalu Verma classes for more practical Excel tutorials that actually help in real work.